Afternoon, everybody, and here are the answers for the 6 questions. So, question number 1, you are dividing a 4-digit number by a 1-digit number, so this needs to go into the bus stop method, and 5,421 is going to go inside the bus stop, and then the 4 needs to go on the outside, and then what we need to do is see how many of 4 go into each digit. So how many 4s go into 5? Well, we know there's 1. If we take 4 away from 5, because 4 times 1 is 4, take that away from 5, it gives us a remainder 1. How many 4s go into 14? There's 4, 8, 12, so I know there's 3. And if we take 12 away from 14, we're left with 2. How many 4s are in 22? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. I know that there are 5. And if we take 20 away from 22, we're left with a remainder 2. How many 4s are in 21? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. There are 5 again. However, we're left with a remainder 1. So we need to put our decimal point and put our 0 there. So we carry over our remainder 1 to make this a 10. Make sure we put our decimal point here as well. How many 4s are there in 10? There are 4, 8, there are 2. So we take 8 away from 10, we've got a remainder 2, so we need to put another placeholder. Put our 2 here, which is 20. How many 4s are in 20? There are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. There are 5 in total, equally with no remainder, so our answer is 1,355.25. Moving on to question 2, very simple. Subtracting 2 fractions from one another. Now we can see that these denominators are the same, so we can just go ahead and subtract the 2 fractions from each other. So 9 take away 7 is 2, and the denominator stays the same. We can clearly see that because the numerator and denominator are even, we know that we can definitely simplify this fraction. So if we find the highest common factor of 2 and 10, some of you might have done it very, very quickly, but I just want to show you this particular method, because although this is an easy fraction to simplify, some fractions are quite difficult to simplify. So we need to make sure that you're used to doing it using this method. So 1 times 2 are the only factors of 2. 1 times 10, 1 factor pair. We've got 2 and 5. They're the only 2. They're only 4 factors of 10. So the highest common factor, as we can see, is 2, because it appears in both of the factors for 2 and 10, and it's the highest one out of the lot. So we divide both the numerator and the denominator by 2, because it's the highest common factor, to simplify our fraction. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. There's 1, 2, and 2. And how many 2s are in 10? Well, I know there's 5. So 2/10 is equivalent to 1/5. Alright, so adding these 2 fractions together. However, our problem at the moment is that we've got 2 denominators that are different, and they need to be the same for us to add the 2 fractions together. So if I do the multiples of 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Well, I'm going to stop there because I know that 15 is definitely in the 5 times table. 5, 10, 15. Whatever I did to the bottom, I've got to do to the top. So I've multiplied 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've multiplied it by 5, so I need to multiply my numerator by 5. So double 5 is 10. So 10/15. That's what we've got on this side. And whatever I did to the bottom here, I must do to the top. So I've multiplied it 1, 2, 3 times. So 4 times 3 is 12. So 10 at 12 is 22. And then the denominator stays the same. Okay, so 22/15. Here we go then, 623 multiplied by 0. We always know the answer is 0. Ever you multiply a number by 0, because there's no lots of that number. There's no lots. So there's nothing. Okay, moving on. The answer box at the beginning, set at the end like normal. So you need to add these two numbers together. All I would say is my recommendation is putting the largest number in your formal method on top and then putting the slightly smaller number below it. Okay, and I would always recommend putting your operation to the left of it to remind you what operation you need to perform. So starting from the smallest digit, adding them together, 1 plus 7 is 8, 7 plus 4 is 11, carry the 1 over, 8 plus 5 is 13, plus the 1 is 14, add the 1 over, and then 8 plus 1 is 9, so 9,418 is your answer. Okay, so final question, multiply 993 by 71. First of all, we need to multiply these digits by 1, so 3 multiplied by 1 is 3, 1 multiplied by 9 is 9, and again 1 multiplied by 9 is 9. Now we need to drop down to the next column and we're going to multiply these digits by 70, so we need to make sure that we put our placeholder here. 7 times 3 is 21, 7 times 9 is 63, add the 5 is 65, and again 7 times 9 is 63, add the 6 is 69. Okay, what we're going to do now though is add these two totals together to get the answer. So starting from the smallest digit, 3 plus 0 is 3, 1 plus 9 is 10, carry the 1 over, 9 plus 5 is 14, add the 1 is 15, so carry the 1 over, 9 plus 1 is 10, carry the 1 over, and then 6 plus 1 is 7. So remember the trick with the comma, 1, 2, 3, and put the comma in front. So 70,503 is your answer. Pausing this screen, guys, double check you've got the right or the incorrect answers. Check back through if there's any issues at all. Well done for giving these a go. Really, really impressed by the effort that you guys are putting in. I will be ringing more parents this week. So if you haven't had a phone call, don't panic. Just making my way through the list of children. So you will get a phone call at some stage. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and I will see you tomorrow for another 6. Take care. Bye-bye.